Rangers have taken a major step forward in the transfer window, with a deal for a defender now agreed, according to fresh reports. The development comes at a pivotal time for the Ibrox club, as plans continue to take shape ahead of a demanding new campaign. With several key decisions already being made behind the scenes, this latest agreement marks another important moment in what is expected to be a busy summer in Glasgow. Its timing suggests the club are keen to act early and decisively in the market. Supporters will no doubt be watching closely as the situation unfolds, with this move potentially signalling more business to come in the weeks ahead. Let's break it down along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Russell Martin has revealed he expects to have 1 or 2 signings through the door at Rangers before the club's crucial Champions League qualifier at the end of July. The new boss, officially unveiled yesterday, will immediately get to work on shaping his squad ahead of what is sure to be a busy summer of ins and outs at Ibrox. The club are a little over a month away from their first competitive game of the 2025/26 season. This will come in the form of a Champions League qualifier, a huge match for the team early in his tenure. The players will return for pre-season training at the end of this month. Martin has revealed that there are some major areas he and other key figures at Rangers will need to recruit for before that two-legged tie towards the end of July. There are a few positions where we'll need to strengthen fairly quickly and fairly early on, he told Sky Sports. I'm also willing to be surprised, and I'm open to being surprised by some of the players we have here. I think the way we're going to try and work and play is going to give them the best chance to show us what they've got and to give us the best version of themselves and hopefully 1 or 2 surprises. We'll need some help before that game for sure, but until we get in here and assess everyone, how many we'll need before the game, or how realistic that is, because football and the business and transfer window can be difficult. I'm pretty sure by then we'll have 1 or 2 people in to help us add to the group. Now in a huge defender deal, Robin Proper's time at Rangers may be drawing to a close after just a single season in Glasgow, with fresh reports from the Netherlands suggesting the defender is on the brink of a return home. The 31-year-old joined the Light Blues last summer from FC Twente, arriving as an experienced leader and former captain of the Eredivisie side. Brought in to help fill the void left by Connor Goldson, expectations were high. But now it seems Proper could be heading back to familiar territory. According to Dutch outlet 20 fans, the centre-back has reached an agreement to rejoin his former club, with a 3-year contract reportedly on the table. While no transfer fee has been revealed, momentum behind the move is building, and a return to Enschede looks increasingly likely. Proper's spell at Ibrox has been mixed. Although he made 39 appearances across all competitions and scored twice, memorably notching his first goal in a commanding 3-0 Old Firm victory over Celtic in January, he struggled to fully settle into the Scottish game. The physical demands of the Premiership have tested him, and injuries haven't helped his cause. Criticism has followed inconsistent performances, and despite moments of promise, the move hasn't panned out as many had hoped. If the transfer goes through, Proper will depart before having the chance to work under new Rangers manager Russell Martin, who was officially unveiled on Thursday morning. Martin's arrival has sparked debate among the Rangers support, but the former Southampton boss has made it clear he's determined to win hearts and minds. Reflecting on his appointment, Martin said, "As soon as the Rangers job came up, this was the one I really wanted. I wanted it because of the expectation, the size of the club, and what it means to people." He continued, "Rangers is something completely different to anything else in football, and I felt that when I was here as a player. The one thing that hurt me when I look back on my career is that it didn't go well here. I'm desperate to show a different version of myself this time." Martin also admitted he made his intentions clear early on. "My agent kept saying to play my cards close to my chest, but I was really open and honest. This was my first choice. I'm delighted to be here." As Martin looks ahead to shaping his squad for the upcoming campaign, it appears one of last summer's marquee signings is already on the way out. For Proper, a return to Twente offers the chance to reboot his career in a more familiar environment, while Rangers prepare to enter a new era under fresh leadership. In other news, former Rangers manager Philippe Clement has urged the club and its supporters to show more patience with new head coach Russell Martin in order to challenge Celtic's dominance of Scottish football. Since Belgian Clement was sacked in February, a USA-based consortium has completed a takeover and installed former Southampton boss Martin as his permanent successor. In his first UK interview since leaving Ibrox, Clement told the media there needs to be more stability at Ibrox to bring success. The 51-year-old was asked how important it was for Martin to make a strong start given skepticism about his appointment. "I think it's always important, but I think it's for the fans also important that they support the manager," Clement said. "I think it's the only way to also close the gap if there are, in moments, more patience. Stick with the team, stick with the manager, stick with the board. Altogether, you had amazing things in the past when the club was financially much better than it was the last couple of years. I hope the owners can help to get to that level again." Clement replaced Michael Beale as Rangers manager in October 2023 and won the League Cup 2 months later. However, after losing the League and Scottish Cup final to Celtic that season, last term the Ibrox club slipped further off the pace and they were dumped out of the cup by second-tier Queen's Park. Barry Ferguson saw out the season as interim head coach before the takeover was completed at the end of May. "A lot of things have changed in the club in the last year or the last few years," Clement added. "The main thing is the club has stability to work in a good way with the players, with staff, with everybody in the club to have a consistent story. I think that is the big part that the club has been lacking for years already." Clement admitted he could not predict what challenges 39-year-old Martin would face, but recalled his own experience of taking over from Beale in autumn 2023. "The first few days were hectic because you came in the middle of a season," he said. "It was already October, a lot of games were played already. The club was not in a good situation, so the first thing you want to see is to speak with the players, how they felt about things, and first with your captain. Of course, to speak with him about the club and what was going on and why they didn't get the results they should have." In closing, Philippe Clement's message is clear. If Rangers are serious about toppling Celtic and restoring sustained success, then unity and patience are essential. With Russell Martin now at the helm under a new ownership regime, the club faces yet another pivotal chapter, one that will require time, backing, and belief from all corners of Ibrox. As Clement reflects on his own turbulent tenure and the structural instability that has plagued Rangers in recent years, his call for calm and consistency carries weight. Whether Martin succeeds or falters may ultimately hinge not just on results, but on whether the club finally embraces a long-term vision and gives it room to grow. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.